Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurshahida Kristina. I will be starting the presentation with the what is learning. Learning is the process of enhancing the organization by acquiring information, correcting errors, and adjusting to the changes. It's not about only the people learning, it's about the whole company become smarter and more efficient. There are three non-persons that point out learning from failure is very good for the organization. First one is Ageris, claims that organization may benefit from single looping learning, which entails identifying errors and solving them through changes occurs through double loop learning, in which the organization not only address the surface causes of the mistake but also to work change the underlying causes. Peterson's concept helps this by encourage system thinking, share vision, and team learning, all of which enable companies to adapt and develop. This connect especially to knowledge from failure. Organization change when they view failure as opportunity to learn and grow. Models like Lewin change model and action research are among the tools that help to serve to direct this process. Building a culture of trust and transparency help individuals to discuss shortcomings and benefit from them.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Sharifah Nur Hamisah binti Idris. I am the next presenter. We decided to choose AirAsia X as the focus of our presentation because there is a lot we can learn from the company, especially in how it embodies the process of enhancing an organization by acquiring information, correcting errors, and adapting to change. It is a journey where not only individuals learn, but the entire company becomes smarter and more efficient. AirAsia X faced financial challenges. The airline's greatest learning from COVID has been to maintain a cash buffer for financial resilience and long-term sustainability, providing a safety net to weather uncertainties. AirAsia Group has put in place a variety of cost containment measures across all of its business operations with an emphasis on minimizing impact on its employees while ensuring business continuity with the priority on flight operations, safety, and security. The airline faced financial challenges due to the pandemic's impact on air travel demand and operational disruptions. This is because of flight cancellations, cost reductions, and restructuring efforts ultimately aimed at securing the airline's future. Next, the challenge is to exceed Practice Note 17, PN17 status. Bursa Malaysia classifies the company as a financially distressed firm. For the 9-month period, the airline's net profit declined to 339 million from 33 billion a year. Tony Fernandez, CEO of AirAsia parent company Capital A, had said in 2023, AirAsia X expects to exceed the Practice Note 17 PN17 status, which classifies it as a financially distressed firm.
How do AirAsia X overcome their challenges? First, they do fleet reactivation strategy. They did restructuring and reorganization strategies. AirAsia X implemented a debt restructuring scheme and corporate restructuring exercises to address financial concerns and create a sustainable debt structure. Another strategy is cost reduction strategies. The airline explored various ways to reduce costs, including cancelling flights on less demanded routes, streamlining operations, and reducing certain expenses. Next is ancillary revenue business. With fly-through, AirAsia allows customers taking 2 different flights or stopping over at a transit station to transfer from one flight to another without having to go through immigration or collecting one's baggage to check it in for the next flight. Next strategy is additional aircraft. They try to support the ramp up of flight frequencies by taking additional aircraft. In 2023, AirAsia X's number of operational aircraft had grown to 14 aircraft, subsequently allowing the group to meet the demand for international travel. By December 2023, the group expects at least 16 aircraft to be operational. The group continues its course in relaunching its key profitable routes and maintains its focus on the potentials in China as the country's international travel traffic recovers.
We have decided to choose an airline that have the same operation with AirAsia X, which is the Garuda Indonesia airline. The challenges faced by the Garuda Indonesia airline are: first, drastic decline in flight activities from 300 to 400 flights per day before the epidemic to about 70 to 100 flights per day. At its peak, the frequency of the flight fell dramatically. A significant drop in the passenger demand as travel limits were applied worldwide caused this dip mostly. Second, passenger numbers showed a dramatic decline. Passenger count dropped notably, with some sources suggesting the airline at one time catered to less thousand per day, severely affecting the income. That was 45% drop in the passenger number from 2019 to 2020. And lastly, rising debt and financial pressure. Garuda experienced major financial difficulty as a result of the epidemic, particularly more debt and running expenses. The company was on the verge of bankruptcy. We have the solution that has been raised by the Garuda airline is budgeting on round trip. The first one being to cut is the hotel reservation for the personnel who will move to commuting or round trip. This way, rather of spending a few days at the hotel, the crew are meant to return home on the same day, thereby enabling them to stay mobile more easily while also saving money as it reduces certain expenses. This is done to distribute some of the budget to satisfy the present demands. Second, contract termination. Most of the staff members are affected by this. Some contract workers are let go before their contract ends. Others let go from contract extension. Among these are the ground staff and cabin crew. Salary reduction for the staff is another action to take further to reduce the cost. And lastly, the government loan. According to the data posted by CNBC Indonesia website, Garuda Indonesia has been receiving a loan of 8.5 trillion rupiah from the government. The loan is stated as state-owned corporation. The solution.
Next part is for the comparison. First one, fleet strategy. For AirAsia X, the company tried to avoid from impacting their employees as much as possible by doing various strategies such as acquiring more aircrafts to increase flight frequencies and many more. Meanwhile, Garuda Airlines are taking a risky choice as they do retrenchment on contract staffs and implementing salary reduction on their staffs, which impacting their employees to survive during the pandemic. And the last one is financial problem solving. AirAsia X solved this problem by implementing ancillary revenue business strategies such as fly-through in order to incline their revenue to cover up their operation costs. Furthermore, they do restructuring and reorganization for a debt restructuring scheme. Meanwhile, for Garuda Airlines, to recover from financial crisis, the company received the loan from the government as an alternative solution. Next part is for the comparison. So, which is which? In our opinion, the company that has handled the situation most effectively is AirAsia X. This is because we believe the airline has taken multiple critical factors into careful consideration when making strategic decisions, even facing unexpected and challenging circumstances. Their ability to adapt, expand, and innovate during such uncertain times demonstrates strong leadership and a well-thought-out approach to recovery and growth.
In the end, the COVID-19 epidemic revealed a weakness in the worldwide airline sector and drove fast change. Through cost containment policies, staff cuts, innovation thinking, AirAsia X and Garuda Airlines showed adaptive learning, while Garuda Airlines depended on short-term survival strategy. AirAsia X examined the fundamental belief and system thinking. When accepted and treated positively, failure can set off considerable further development. Company that give learning top priority, people and performance second, and smart strategic adaptation under stress will more likely to succeed in future uncertainties.